The film Coming Home tells the poignant story of Liu Yanqi, who returns home after years of labor reform following the Cultural Revolution, only to find his wife Feng Wanyu unable to recognize him due to memory loss, as they watch over each other in silent separation. Let's analyze the composition in the film Coming Home. In this frame, the positioning of the character and the stair railing together form a subtle triangular structure. The slanted and horizontal lines of the stairs create a tilted triangular shape, with the character situated at the apex, drawing the audience's attention and becoming the focal point of the image. The light source is also within this triangular structure, adding a sense of balance and depth to the scene. This triangle, formed by the character, light source, and stair railing, effectively guides the viewer's gaze, creating an effect that is both stable and filled with tension. By using the staircase as a foreground element, the main character is framed within a triangle, not only enhancing the sense of depth in the stairwell, but also reflecting the character's inner state. The character, positioned at the top of the triangle, appears isolated and high above, as if cut off in darkness. This composition emphasizes the character's sense of detachment and psychological isolation, instilling a feeling of oppression and unease in the viewer. After the neighbor leaves, Dandan returns to check if her father is still upstairs, feeling both tense and fearful. Although she harbors resentment toward her father, she also fears that his escape might be exposed. In the triangular composition, Dandan occupies a small, cramped space, symbolizing her narrow-minded view of her father's re-education at a young age. This perspective lays the groundwork for her later decision to report her father to the authorities for her own benefit. The female protagonist is placed in the center of the frame, creating a visual focal point. Her expression is calm and determined, contrasting sharply with the expressions of the surrounding characters, thereby attracting the audience's attention. By positioning her in the midst of the crowd, the director effectively emphasizes her significant role in the narrative. The composition of the frame is symmetrical, with the protagonist at the center and the crowd evenly distributed on both sides, creating a left-right symmetry. This visual balance not only gives the scene a sense of stability, but also enhances the audience's gaze, naturally drawing their focus to the central figure. Her resolute posture stands out within this balance, conveying her inner strength and sense of isolation in the face of her environment. However, this stability carries an oppressive undertone, symbolizing the complex emotions within the protagonist. Surrounded by a dense crowd, she conveys a sense of oppressive space, suggesting the constraints and isolation imposed by her social surroundings. The silhouettes of foreground characters and the crowd behind create a clearly layered visual structure, enhancing the sense of spatial depth. The protagonist stands at the front of the crowd, highlighting her presence while maintaining a certain distance from those around her, further accentuating her isolation and alienation within the collective. The film is consistently driven by emotional storytelling, with sincere and genuine emotions that are deeply moving, particularly showcasing director Zhang Yimou's ingenuity in his use of cinematic language.